Imagine you're standing at the entrance of a warehouse. There's a person at the door checking membership cards. You have to pay to walk in. Once inside, the ceilings are 40 feet high. Merchandise is stacked on industrial pallets. Nothing is pretty. Nothing is merchandised. There are no signs telling you where anything is. And yet, the place is packed. Families, business owners, retirees, all pushing oversized carts through aisles that feel more like a shipping depot than a store. Here's the part that should make no sense. Costco charges customers a membership fee just to shop. It caps its profit margins, deliberately leaving money on the table. It carries only 4,000 products. Walmart carries 120,000. It pays employees almost double the industry average. It refuses to sell products at markup above 14%. Every single retail textbook says this company should not exist. It breaks every rule, every MBA principle, every sacred law of retail. And yet, Costco does over $250 billion a year. It has 90 million loyal members. Warren Buffett calls it one of the best businesses in the world. How did a company that ignores every conventional rule become practically untouchable? This is the story of how Costco quietly built one of the most powerful businesses in the world, and what everyone else missed. To understand Costco, you have to understand something about the man who built it. Jim Sinegal started as a bagger at a discount store called FedMart. He was 18 years old. He worked his way up to executive vice president, and he learned one thing that would define the rest of his life. Discount retail is not about selling cheap products. It is about earning customer trust through honest value. In 1983, Sinegal and his partner Jeffrey Brotman opened the first Costco warehouse in an old airplane hangar in Seattle. The concept was radical. Charge a membership fee, cut margins to the bone, sell only the best 4,000 products in every category, pay employees well, never advertise, trust the customer. Most retailers spend 3 to 5% of revenue on advertising. Costco spends zero. It has never run a single television commercial. Its marketing budget is the membership card in your wallet. Think about that. You pay Costco for permission to shop. You receive no ads, no catalogs, no loyalty points, no gimmicks, and 90% of members renew every single year. That's not customer loyalty, that's customer conviction. Let's look at the actual numbers, because this is where it gets fascinating. The average supermarket carries 30 to 40,000 different products. Walmart supercenters carry over 100,000. Costco carries 4,000. They don't give you choice. They make the choice for you, and they make it well. Here's a jar of peanut butter. At a typical grocery store, you'll face 30 options. At Costco, there are 2. Both are excellent. Both are priced at cost plus 14%. You choose. You move on. The store saves on shelf space, labor, and inventory complexity. And here's the quiet genius. You don't feel deprived. You feel like someone already did the homework for you. Then there's pricing. This is the number that breaks business school brains. Costco's gross margin is roughly 11%. Walmart, the company famous for low prices, operates at 24%. Home Depot, 33%. The average retailer, over 30%. Costco makes less profit on every item it sells by design, and here's where the story gets good. In 1996, Costco launched its private label, Kirkland Signature. The name comes from Kirkland, Washington, where Costco had its headquarters. No fancy branding agency, no consumer research firm. Just a name, a commitment to quality, and a rule. Every Kirkland product must be as good as or better than the leading national brand and priced at least 20% lower. Today, Kirkland Signature generates nearly $60 billion in annual sales. That's more than Nike, more than Coca-Cola, more than Netflix. A private label that didn't exist 30 years ago now outsells some of the most iconic brands in the world. So why can't anyone copy this model? The answer comes down to 4 moats. Costco buys 4,000 items at volumes no competitor can match. When you're the largest buyer of everything from almonds to zinc supplements, suppliers don't negotiate with you, they need you. This is the unfair advantage, and it's hiding in plain sight. A typical retailer makes money on the difference between wholesale and retail price. Costco makes almost all its profit from membership fees. The merchandise itself is basically break-even. Think about what that means for incentives. Most retailers succeed by charging you more. Costco succeeds by making you so happy with what you paid that you'll happily pay again next year, just for the right to walk back in. The average retail employee in America lasts 3 to 4 months before quitting. Costco's turnover rate is under 6%. People stay at Costco for decades. Cashiers make over $25 an hour with full benefits, including healthcare, a 401k with matching, and paid vacation for part-time employees. Wall Street has complained about this for years. Analysts call it overpaying labor. Costco calls it strategy. Because here's what happens. When you pay well, you attract better people. When you treat them well, they stay. When they stay, they get better at their jobs. When they're better at their jobs, the store runs more efficiently. When the store runs efficiently, it costs less to operate. The higher wages pay for themselves. Costco owns the land under most of its warehouses. While competitors pay escalating rents, Costco's costs stay fixed. It's the quietest competitive advantage in retail, and it compounds every year. So here's the question. If Costco's model is so clearly superior, why doesn't anyone copy it? Because copying Costco means doing everything that looks wrong to Wall Street for about a decade, while your stock gets punished and your board loses patience. Costco could raise prices tomorrow. It would add billions to the bottom line overnight. It could cut employee wages. It could sell more products. It could advertise. All of these would juice quarterly earnings, and every single one would destroy the long-term machine. Jim Sinegal understood something that very few CEOs genuinely believe. If you build a business that treats customers, employees, and suppliers fairly, and you're willing to wait, the financial results take care of themselves. He once told a reporter, "We're not in the business of making money. We're in the business of taking care of customers. The money follows." The reporter thought he was being humble. He was being literal. Costco is not a store. It is a philosophical argument, an argument that says you can be profitable by being good. You can win by charging less. You can grow by offering fewer choices. You can build a $250 billion empire without ever running an advertisement or compromising on your values. The empire that shouldn't exist does. And the question it leaves us with is not really about Costco at all. It's about every other business that told you the rules couldn't be broken. Act 0, 4 triggers. Act 1, 3 triggers. Act 2, 4 triggers. Act 3, 4 triggers. Act 4, 3 triggers. Act 5, 1 trigger.